Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a question a lot of people ask when they're looking to lose weight or improve their health. What's the difference between a keto diet and a low-carb diet? And more importantly, which one is right for you? You've probably heard people use these terms interchangeably, but they're not the same thing. They have different rules, different effects on your body, and different levels of flexibility. So if you're thinking about making a change to your diet, you need to understand the key differences. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how these diets work, their pros and cons, and which one might be the best fit for you. Let's dive in. Alright, first up, what is a low-carb diet? A low-carb diet is pretty much what it sounds like. You lower your carb intake compared to what's typical in a standard diet. But here's the thing, there's no strict rule about how many grams of carbs you should eat per day. Some people might aim for 100 to 150 grams per day, while others might go even lower, around 50 grams. The main idea behind a low-carb diet is to reduce your dependence on carbs for energy and replace them with healthy fats and proteins. By doing this, you can help stabilize your blood sugar, control your appetite, and even burn more fat. What foods do you eat on a low-carb diet? Lean proteins like chicken, beef, fish, and eggs. Healthy fats like avocados, nuts, and olive oil. Non-starchy vegetables like leafy greens, broccoli, and bell peppers. Some fruits in moderation, like berries. Dairy products like cheese and yogurt. And what do you avoid? Bread, pasta, rice, and other refined grains. Sugary snacks and desserts, most processed foods. So, the big takeaway here is that a low-carb diet is flexible. You can still eat a variety of foods, and it's a great option for people who want a sustainable, long-term way to improve their diet without going too extreme. Now let's talk about keto, or the ketogenic diet. This is where things get a bit more intense. The keto diet is an ultra-low-carb, high-fat diet designed to put your body into a state called ketosis. Ketosis is a metabolic state where your body switches from burning glucose carbs for energy to burning fat instead. This process creates molecules called ketones, which become your body's main fuel source. To get into ketosis, you have to be very strict with your carb intake, usually only 20 to 50 grams of carbs per day. That means even natural sugars from fruit and some vegetables can be too much if you're not careful. So what does a keto diet look like? Around 70 to 80% of your daily calories come from fat, yes, that much. 20 to 25% from protein. Only about 5 to 10% from carbs. This means your meals will be high in foods like fatty meats, steak, bacon, salmon, etc. Full-fat dairy, cheese, butter, heavy cream. Healthy oils, olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, nuts and seeds. Low-carb vegetables like spinach, zucchini. And what do you avoid on keto? Bread, pasta, and grains completely off limits. Sugary foods, most fruits except small amounts of berries. Starchy vegetables like potatoes and carrots. Getting into ketosis can take a few days to a week, and during that time, you might experience something called the keto flu, fatigue, headaches, and irritability as your body adjusts. But once you're in ketosis, many people report more energy, reduced cravings, and rapid fat loss. Now that we've covered the basics, let's break down the key differences between these two diets. Carb intake. Low-carb diets allow anywhere from 50 to 150 grams of carbs per day. Keto diets are very strict, usually keeping carbs under 50 grams per day to stay in ketosis. Fat intake. Low-carb diets don't necessarily focus on high fat. Keto requires a high fat intake to maintain ketosis. Ketosis. Low-carb diets don't always lead to ketosis. Keto is designed to force your body into ketosis. Flexibility. Low-carb diets are much easier to maintain long-term. Keto can be challenging because of the strict food rules. Weight loss. Both can help with weight loss, but keto may work faster because of ketosis. Low-carb diets are still effective but may take longer. So, which one should you choose? If you want quick fat loss and don't mind being strict, keto might be a great option. If you prefer a more flexible and sustainable approach, a low-carb diet is likely the better choice. If you have certain medical conditions like epilepsy, diabetes, or PCOS, keto may offer additional benefits, but always check with your doctor first. If you're someone who enjoys more food variety, a low-carb diet will be easier to stick with in the long run. Both diets have been proven to help with weight loss, blood sugar control, and overall health. The best diet is the one that works for your lifestyle and is something you can stick with long term. Alright, that wraps it up. Hopefully, now you have a clear understanding of the differences between keto and low carb, and you're better equipped to make an informed decision. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let me know which diet you prefer and why. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.